welcome to another episode of Consequences of Beauty, a conversation amongst booked and busy friends where we discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly. I am your host, Desiree Monet, and for my astrology babes, I am a Libra sun, a Sag moon, and Virgo rising. So, we've gotten that out of the way. Go ahead and grab your cup of tea, coffee, green juice, water, whatever you need. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I was on the interwebs the last few days and the algorithm started pushing specific content to me regarding rich aunties, fine as aunties within the realm of black girl luxury. So it piqued my interest because I am an auntie and I felt like when I was younger I had a rich auntie. Shout out to my auntie Karen. Hey girl. So as I started going down the rabbit hole of all the information and videos that they had, I got a little curious on if this is a real thing or is it more like a TikTok, Instagram trend. So I'm gonna play a few videos for you and then we'll discuss.
Fight me, because I know how you girls like to tussle.
Okay, nieces, this is bullshit. And let me get y'all all together so that we, A, understand that shaming each other is not cool, and two, what the true meaning of luxury is. I don't have children, so my concern is not generational wealth, right? And the only reason why we create generational wealth is to make it easier for the next generation so they don't have to spend any time, which is the true luxury, on trying to secure their lifestyle. So let me just talk about my life. I have set up my life so that I can spend the least amount of time maintaining it and the most amount of time enjoying it. So I rent an apartment and I don't own a car. You heard me. I don't own a car. I hire folks to fix things, clean things, and drive me places. And it affords me so much free time. And also, if I want to pack up my life like that and move to Paris or Mexico City, I'm out.
So again, this is under that umbrella of black girl luxury. So is this a thing? Because I know I would like to be a part of this community. I identify, okay? I have two nieces and they're twins and they're 9 now. And those are my babies, but am I looking to have babies right now? I respect mothers. I love mothers, but honey, that is a major responsibility, creating a human and raising them to be good people. Bruh, that's a job I would not take on lightly. So hats off to the mothers. I respect y'all because that's a lot. But anyway, so in terms of rich aunties, are you a rich auntie? Are you a fine ass auntie? Because this black girl luxury space is speaking to these rich aunties, especially me. So with that being said, I want to kind of go through some other videos that I found because I'm noticing that the rich auntie space has always existed. I'll go ahead and play the video so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay.
Don't worry, Ash. There are plenty of men in the sea.
You mean fish in the sea?
No, I mean men. Fish don't own yachts. Don't worry.
Hillary Banks. They don't give her enough credit. I feel like she's one of the pillar/original/classic rich auntie vibes. She did not play about her money nor her men. Actually, both at the same time. She just didn't play about men with money. And I can respect that. She came from a wealthy family. She wanted to do well herself as well as wanted a man to be in her life that had the same type of affluence. I'm not gonna hate. She was an original rich auntie and she didn't really want no kids, to be honest. She didn't want them to affect her figure. I get it. After you have kids, your body is different. I've seen it. I'm scared of that. I work hard for my body. So to get back to that, especially after certain ages, plastic surgery. Okay, so anyway, Then I came across another video, another woman that I really enjoy watching on TikTok, words that I enjoy watching specifically, and she just gave me so much energy to the point where I felt what she was feeling. And she was definitely referring to relationships in terms of being the rich auntie, being very independent, having your own. But she kind of took the topic a little deeper. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it again and then we'll discuss.
Baby, ladies, I got you. She independent, but she ain't. Woo, glad we got that out the way. God done put her through enough. She done prove herself to God. She know how to stand on her own 2 feet. Mm-hmm. She can do everything by herself. She can change the top. She can carry the car on her back if she wanted to. Now God like, you know what? Just sit back. I'm finna send you somebody. Mm-hmm. Somebody that can feed you grapes. Fan you. Rub your feet. Eat it from the bite. Somebody that's healed. Ooh, Lord, Jesus. I felt that down there.
Hola, come here.
Honey, I don't mind being a single rich auntie. But if a rich uncle comes across my peripherals, I may pay attention. But that nigga need to be healed. I don't have time. I am no therapist. They get paid handsomely. Me as a girlfriend being your therapist, I can't. I can listen to you and we can have conversations and I can help you work through some things, but I'm no therapist. I am not licensed. I cannot help you in that department, and I'm not your mother. Let's say that. Not your mother. But anyway, so in the space of rich auntie, finance auntie energy, where do you fall? I've kind of seen that a lot of these rich aunties move in a way that's unattached, very free, very independent. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. That kind of energy. Where do you fall in that spectrum? Let me know. Comment below. Are you just a finance auntie? Are you a rich auntie? A combination of the both? And we'll go ahead and jump into the next segment because I want to get further into this. Okay, so diving further into this conversation of rich auntie vibes, finance auntie vibes, basically black girl luxury. What are the types? I found that there's maybe like 3 or 4 that are like legitimate types. So I want to see which one you actually would be. So comment below after we go through them all because I'm curious. The first one is the well-off woman who doesn't want kids and is single. No boyfriend, no husband, no nothing. The second type is, of course, a well-off woman who doesn't want kids but is dating but really isn't into marriage. And then the third one is a well-off woman that doesn't mind having a boyfriend and is open to marriage, but still kids are not on the table. And then the last one is kind of a combination of all of them, which is a well-off woman that doesn't mind having a boyfriend, is open to marriage, and if their careers and lives match up, they'll have kids. I want to be in that space. I want to be with a person that decides that they're happy, I'm happy, and we have happy kids. But none of that struggle love, none of that like, I need you to complete me, I need you. I want you. I choose for you to be in my space. I choose to be around you. I want you in my life because I enjoy you. Not this struggle love. Right now, honey, these streets, struggle love. No time for it. Sorry, not doing it. So let me know below which woman are you? Which rich auntie are you? 1, 2, 3, or 4? If you're not sold yet, I have a list of perks that I've determined are the best to share with you all. Go with me. The first one is that living for yourself is your primary focus. Yes, that sounds selfish, but who do you live for? You're the only person in your body. There's only one soul in your body. You only have one brain. There's only one person in there. So living for someone else is kind of weird, but whatever. I think a little different sometimes, so you just take it with a grain of salt. Also, you actually get to define your life. You get to decide what is and what is not in your life. That right there, yes, women love choice in all facets. So get into it. Anyway, understanding also that no one is responsible for your happiness. That might seem like a weird perk, but you're not giving someone else power over you or the responsibility of your happiness. You make yourself happy and allow someone to join you and enjoy that happiness and add to it. Okay, that was a word. I know it was. Catch it. I hope you did. Anyway, also your nieces and your nephews are your kids. You can actually make them your pseudo kids. It does take a village to raise children. So being there for them emotionally, being financially there for them. If they want something, if they want to have a conversation that's outside of the scope of their parents or their comfort level of speaking with their parents, of course, the parents know what's happening. You're not an auntie and don't be telling mama and daddy what's going on. No, we don't do that. But you do honor the trust. But if it's dangerous, tell mama. I'm just going to say that. Also, you can give them back. I love my nieces, but when they be trying it, we have a little conversation. You go to your corner, and I'll see you later. Like, I'm not going to do it. So the ability to not have to deal directly with all of the disciplinary things, because you don't know how other people are raising their children. So you want to stay in line with what they decided for their children. So give them back. Don't mess with their system. Give them back. So another one is that being selfish. Be realistic. You can be selfish. You are about yourself. You're the only one in this meat suit. You can be selfish. Don't let anybody gaslight you into thinking, Jesus, that being selfish about the things that you want in your life is a bad thing. Being selfish is actually creating boundaries. And if they come for you, they're just emotionally manipulating you, sis. Please understand that they are emotionally manipulating you. I can't say that enough. Be selfish. If you don't want to entertain someone, if you want to say no, if you want to say yes, it is all on you. Be selfish. If you're not responsible to anyone, like a child or a husband, be selfish. And do not let people make you think that you should have a husband, you should have a boyfriend, you should have kids by some arbitrary age in life. That's their thing, not yours. Do not pick up that bag. What did Erica say? Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back? Dragging all them bags like that? That's not your bag. Don't pick it up. Put it down. It's not even designer. Put it down. We're not doing it. And also, this single auntie, rich auntie vibe, you can have untraditional companionship and just live your life peacefully. People are plant moms. People are dog moms. People have huge friend groups. People have various men that they entertain. Hey, live your life. You have no one to answer to if you're handling all of your responsibilities on your end. Live your life, girl. Also, creating the exact space that you want to live in, the exact career, honey, to do what you want to when you want to is orgasmic. It's my thing. So, also, last but not least, finding your own financial independence and freedom is actually one of the most empowering things that a woman can do for herself. When you have your own money, and I'm talking about money, you can say and do what you want. I'm just saying. I like to call it fuck you money. Again, I like to call it fuck you money. Because you can't tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Fuck you, because I got my own money. Honey, rich auntie vibes all day. I feel like I've converted a few of you. I got a few of you off the fence. I have a few of you now on the fence from saying no. It's fine, sis. Take your time. This is a no judgment zone. I just want to kind of hip you to game because it's fun over here. I'm having a very good time. As you can see, my face has not stopped smiling this entire time talking about this topic. Jesus, I couldn't get it out. I need some water because talking to y'all is a lot. It's a lot in a good way. But yes, I hope that you guys are considering being a rich auntie if you're not a mother or a girlfriend. You can be a rich auntie with a boyfriend. You can be rich auntie and rich uncle. I actually know a couple of people that were like that for years. Shout out to Sandy. She was a anchor woman in St. Louis on I believe it was a national news channel. Please forgive me if I didn't get that correct. And then she moved into the YouTube space. So she was already in the YouTube space. And she was the rich auntie. She loved on her nephew. And then years later, she decided to have children with her husband. That was like her high school sweetheart. Yes, that vibe. So you can be a rich auntie for a little bit and then actually become a mother, but still be that rich auntie energy if you decide to do so. The main focus about this entire thing is that you get to choose. You have your fuck you money. It's a space for you to be exactly what you want to be when you want to be it. So I hope I sold it to you because I was trying, because I need this wave to continue. I don't want rich auntie vibes to be just a trend on TikTok. It needs to be a lifestyle. It needs to be a generation. And hell, Black women's movement. Come on. Okay. I'll be back. Welcome to A Healthy Dose. And this week, again, we're focusing on getting our money, rich auntie vibes, fine ass auntie vibes, fuck you money, all of that. With that being said, this week's life lesson is to believe them when they show you who they are the first time. Oprah Winfrey. Now this goes into rich auntie vibes because this is how you'll be able to really define your life and who you want in and around your life. You will save yourself so much stress and irritation, strife, financial, all that kind of stuff if you just let that quote sit in your soul. People will show you who they are initially. I learned this a lot in LA. I stopped allowing people to, I guess, put on a facade, because they initially will show you and then they'll kind of adjust if you're not kind of into what they're doing, but they show you who they are the first time. So believe them and treat them accordingly, because again, we're all adults. We're all responsible for ourselves. That's why I give a lot more leeway to kids, not adults. We're all adults. We know how to make educated and mature decisions sometimes. So stop giving people so many passes. Believe them the first time they show you who they are. You will live a stress-free life if you just take that one little nugget. And to give you more, that actually came from Maya Angelou, the original, okay? So now, another healthy dose of love, the book of the week. The book of the week is The Wealthy Gardener by John Sofrick. So The Wealthy Gardener and the Lessons of Wealth, Lessons on Prosperity, by John Sofrick, is one of my favorite books on figuring out fucking money. Because I don't come for money, but you got to learn at some point. Even it's your responsibility if you don't know. If your parents didn't teach you, unfortunately, it's on you now to learn it. or you'll just repeat the same financial situations that you have or your parents have in the past. Don't do that. Educate yourself. And how you can do so? This book. Again, it's called The Wealthy Gardener, Lessons on Prosperity by John Sofrick. I believe I'm saying his last name right, but I'll put all the information in the bio below, as well as you'll see it on the screen. So in terms of this book, there are a bunch of different life lessons, more of like actual stories than actual like do this, do this, do this. It's not a task list. It's not something it's not a workbook, okay? It's more of a life lesson and, a tale, if you will. And one of the main points that I found in the book, very helpful, is on investing. And this is toward the end of the book. And it's specifically about having a steady hand, how you sow your gardens. And one of the gardens, you are sowing seeds, but you're sowing them with a steady hand. That's with investing. That's the key, a steady hand over time. Honey, when I read that and then looking at the current stock market and just kind of watching it over the last 3-4 years, because I really got into it about 2018, 2019. A steady hand, a steady hand, a steady hand. Of course, educate yourself on what you are purchasing, but honey, a steady hand. Great lesson that I picked up. Go ahead and grab that book. I will have a link below for either the Audible or the actual paperback. I like to have both. Books are like trophies to me. So when I actually have the physical one, I'll reread it, but I usually listen to the audio first and then read the book second. Don't ask me why I do it. I just want to make sure I have grasp of the information, and the book just shows that I finished it. Okay, nerd shit, it's fine. The song of the week, to bring it back down just a few notches, is Material Girl by Saucy Santana. Whenever I hear the song, I'm immediately pulled into a space of sitting in my plush bed, head wrapped up in a towel because I just washed my hair and I haven't started my hair yet. Nice robe, lap desk right on my lap, laptop on top of that, and I'm on somebody's website buying clothes. That's how I feel when I hear that song. Fuck You Money is definitely the energy of this song. One of my favorites. Y'all know I love music. Y'all know I love a good bop, especially by the girls. So go ahead and check that out. But I'm sure you guys have heard it all over TikTok, all over Instagram. I just wanted to make mention of that because it has also had me in a chokehold maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't get into it when it initially came out because I don't like hyped songs. But this one hits. This one hits. So thank you guys for hanging out again with me today on another episode of Consequences of Beauty. Go ahead and hit that like button. I would dearly appreciate it because I am enjoying this space. And again, this is a space for us, for the girlies, for the rich aunties, for the black aunties specifically. Let me say it again. Black aunties, black fine ass aunties, because we don't age. Because I'm not in my 20s anymore, but I've taken care of myself. So at 45, 50, 60, yes, she's still gonna be fine. But anyway, go ahead and like this video if you've enjoyed this content. Also, go ahead and follow me on my main page, Desiree Monet, as well as Consequences of Beauty's Instagram. Go ahead and leave a comment of, if you watch this video, go ahead and leave a money bag either in the comments of this video or on Instagram. I would sincerely appreciate it if you did so. It'll just let me know you guys are around, and hit me up if you want to talk any more about the book from this week or the book last week. But outside of that, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.